Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for the part 2 of this video. I'm CCSLC Gamer. In the last video that I made last night, you would hear me talking about the Until Dawn movie that is now in production. Rumors of the casting for Shadow the Hedgehog, and talking about some new Deadpool 3 stuff. But for this second part, I wanted to talk to you guys about some other crazy stuff that's been going on lately. So first off, I want to talk to you guys about this rumor that Sony is working on a rated R Spider-Man. Now, as we all know, Sony, in their own Marvel way, started with Venom, hoping that Kevin Feige would allow them to enter the MCU, but didn't. And then after the second Venom came out, Let There Be Carnage, we did see a little bit of a crossover with the MCU and Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but all that just quickly went away for the next post-credits scene in No Way Home, where Venom just goes back to his world. So after that, it stands clear to Sony that they were never going to be part of the MCU with all of their villains. And then we all heard the news of Kraven being the first rated R movie, which in hindsight sounds super weird because Carnage is like the most brutal villain that Sony could ever possibly make for rated R, and yet they made it PG-13. And then you make Kraven rated R. And this rumor with a Spider-Man rated R movie, I know for sure that this can't be like Peter Parker or Miles Morales, because I feel like that would just ruin all of the good for Peter Parker and Miles. So most people would think this rated R movie for Spider-Man could be a Spider-Man from a different universe. Like they could try to do the 2099 Spider-Man, because we do know that he is a bit of a vampire with the teeth and the claws, but doesn't really fit too much of the villain type of thing or the rated R type of thing. In most cases, some people said that it could be the noir Spider-Man, because that Spider-Man does have a bit of a dark and brooding type of scenery. And plus, in some of the comics, we see him having a gun, so maybe that could be a possibility for a rated R. But with the movie or show that they're making with Noir right now in Sony, they would either have to continue with that and not make a rated R, or just drop all of this and then make a R movie with the more Spider-Man. And other people would say there's the superior Spider-Man type of chance, but I mean, unless if they want to bring back Doc Ock for a different universe and make Spider-Man become a superior Spider-Man with the spider legs, possibility. But I would need to search up a little bit more with the Superior Spider-Man and see if that's actually a good idea for an R movie. But right now it's got us wondering why they would want to make an R movie for Spider-Man. That just doesn't really sound possible, because, well, I don't know, possible, but Spider-Man is a good person, and it just doesn't make any sense of what type of Spider-Man they would want to try to make, whether it's Peter Parker or some different Spider-Man. And also lately they have been posting some pictures of the third Tron movie, which is now starting filming. And surprisingly, we all thought that this Tron movie would be a second movie, because people thought that second Tron movie was like the first movie, but no. The first movie was like... Yeah, the first Tron movie was like 1982. And that was like the first movie. And then the one we know, like up to today, Tron Legacy, that was the second movie. And that was made in 2010. And now we get these pictures showing that the new Tron movie is now starting to film. I would like need to rewatch the Tron movies to like see if I could get my hypes up for it, but I'm not really that big with Tron, so maybe I'll watch them, but maybe not. But it is cool to hear that Tron 3 is now starting to film. And also, speaking of starting to film, news from Marvel lately said that the Daredevil series Born Again, which has been delayed so many times because they had to find new people and like didn't like the way how the show was going, is currently planned to start production again starting tomorrow. So some very big hopes there. Hopefully they could try to find a way to get the Daredevil groove back, because we were all excited when we heard the news that they were going to be making this show. So I wish them luck that they could do this show and not have to redo everything again. Let's see, what else is in here? There also have been some news regarding with Spider-Man and Sony movies lately. So, we all know that they're planning on making a fourth Spider-Man movie, and they gave us this little update regarding the villain that they would most likely bring. And it states that this villain has not been in a live-action adaptation. So, if they want to like stick to the groove of making the fourth movie like a street crime level threat, they could like try to fill in the villains like Tombstone, Hammerhead, maybe even Mr. Negative. Tombstone and Hammerhead I could definitely see, because with the Kingpin kind of being like one of the top villains in the fourth movie, with him most likely turning the city into like a little gang war, Hammerhead and Tombstone could possibly be the best options. But I do know that Mr. Negative was also kind of around that similarity as Hammerhead was. And we all love seeing Mr. Negative in the Spider-Man movie, the Spider-Man games. So something like that could be cool to see. But right now, all we know is that the movie is like a street level threat for Spider-Man. Kingpin will most likely be running for mayor and outlaws all the superheroes like Spider-Man, of course, and even Daredevil and maybe even Kate Bishop. Because we do know that Kate Bishop made an appearance in the end of the Marvels, so, and is living in New York, so if she's a superhero, she could most likely be caught up with all this. And Daredevil, of course, we did see him have a short scene in Echo, and is starting to like make appearances in No Way Home and She-Hulk. So you could definitely have hopes that he would be in this, especially since he's had a long history with Kingpin. Now, as for this Madam Web movie that's coming out in February, people have been wondering whose Spider-Man is going to be part of this. And right now, Sony's just removing all of the Spider-Man references in Madam Web, because it's like an ongoing question that's been going around all the time now. But it was stated that Madam Web was originally said to be Andrew Garfield's universe, but now they're changing it to Tom Holland's. So maybe connected to the MCU, but I don't know for sure, because this movie, it's just got us wondering if it's gonna be as good as some Spider-Man movie, or if it's gonna end up like Morbius. So some news around that, but I wouldn't get you guys some high hopes that with real proof that we're putting this in Tom Holland's universe. That's all the news I have for you guys, but now I want to talk to you guys about some things I've been thinking about lately. So I appreciate all of you who watch my videos regarding like the gameplay stuff for Mortal Kombat and all that. But looking through YouTube, I found some type of game ideas that I am possibly trying to think of doing, because some of these videos I watch, they're like the 100 mystery escape button video, where you're in a box and you like have 100 buttons and each button has a dare or consequence, as you could say, and one lets you escape. And the ones I'm watching right now that have got me thinking of doing something like that are like with the Ninja Kids, because seeing how Ashton, Paxton, and Peyton got their own box video and seeing all of their funny reactions to this, that was really fun. And even seeing Brighton himself getting all of these consequences and having some mean friends who were very mean to him and put the escape button on the outside of the box. Some other ideas that I kind of gotten from the Ninja Kids are like this dare challenge where, or not dare, what are the odds? Because of all of the odd things that they could do in that video, it got me thinking, why not do an idea like that with my friends and see how well it does. And also on that note, I did tell you guys in a past video with me and my friends doing a reaction video, we stated that we were going to be doing a hide and seek video. We're thinking about making some hide and seek videos for you guys to be watching, and I will tell you right now that video idea is still planning to be made, but with me not being where all my friends are, it's gonna be a little while before we make that video. But I would believe around the time summer starts again, we would most likely try to find a time to do that. But just not right now with the snow and school and all that, because I need to be up here. But I also want to hear some ideas from you guys, because I want to like try to build my channel up a bit more rather than just doing video game stuff, because I want to like show you guys me and like doing some of these crazy things that people do, and also to like show you a little bit more around my style. But all in all, that's all I have for you guys here tonight. Comment down below what you thought of all these news and some of these ideas I have for my channel. And again, I want to hear from you guys if you guys have ideas on something that I could do. And I appreciate all of your support. And if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe at the bottom. Show your support. And I will see you guys next time. See ya.